Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Elden Ring. I'm aware it's been a hot minute, but yes, we've returned. So I'm not going to say that we got sidetracked for a little bit, but there is a slight possibility that we may have played Earth Defense Force 6 for 6 months and not touched the game at all. Just a teensy, itty bitty distraction. It happens. And that's okay. Anyway. It's been a hot minute. Let's get back to it, shall we? First, I have to relearn how to play the damn game. What was I rocking for this? No stamina, magic attacks. There we go. Back to the Shadow Realm. Elden Ring is not a game where I want to be, rusty. Now, if I remember correctly, where we left off was we encountered St. Trina. We finished the quest line with Theolier, and he's having a gamer moment off in the distance. We just checked out the Finger Ruins. Unfortunately, they didn't lead anywhere else. Right now we have access to the Dragon Pit Terminus. Let's cross. The Fort of Reprimand to go down. Or we could push the, one of the gates here. Because I basically checked out most of this region. Any part of this area that could be inspected has been inspected. So this isn't going to be like a super deep dive or anything stream. This is mostly going to be a, let's get back to it and reorient. I'll have the energy for like an actual get back to it stream later, but I've been running around all day today. Honestly, I'm actually kind of surprised I had the mojo for this. Okay, if I remember correctly, it was Bonnie Village. There's the Mausoleum Mook over here, but I need something specific if I'm going to pop him. So that dude's packing heat. And then this was a dead end. Our real options, realistically, are to push the main area or to check out what's going on over here at the Dragon Pit. Love me some Dragon Pits. So there's that Finger Ruins. There's another Finger Ruins over here. And then the actual hidey hole of fire. Let's figure out how to get back to where we were with the Fort of Reprimand. I think I finished checking out this place, though. And we can shake the rust off. I'm not totally rusty. Okay, so I do remember how to play the game. If I remember correctly, I was rocking the Redis Great Bow for ranged, Comet for range, Meteorite for when I feel like being a shit-ass, and Scholar Shield because why just keep blocking, gamer? This is for shitposting. It's like the closest I can get to throwing a DOT up at somebody. Where's my horse? Alrighty, so we're behind the Fortress of Reprimand. I have to figure out how to get down. Because the way we got here, if I remember correctly, was extremely fuck. I think I took a lift from my horse. Yeah, that's exactly how we got here. Okay. As long as I don't piss off Magilla Gorilla over there, we should be fine. That, I get the sneaking suspicion, though, I'm going to die if I take that. But yeah, when I say rusty, I do mean it, so don't be surprised if this goes poorly. If it makes you feel any better, boys and girls, I wasn't expecting to take a 6-month break either. Alright, let's take out numbnuts. Fucker. There we go. If I remember at this point also, we're still trying our best to collect a lot of those, what you do, hickeys? Where are they? Because they're trying to get doodads. Smaller butterfly. Yes, that. Erdtree fragments. I want to get out of this in one piece. That's going to be our go-to. And I just recently started upgrading my Mausoleum Knights. I have a dedicated button to call in the boys. And these guys do offer a decent amount of ruins. Not enough to justify how much they beat my ass, but... What the hell's going on up there? Because I know we traversed all this. I'm just making sure we cut down on as much backtracking as I can. Oh, fuck. Sorry. You fuck. Yeah, that checks out. Thanks, asshole. Yeah, for some reason, this DLC really, really wants to get me as many of those smithing stones as they possibly can. They just fucking love giving them out. They cannot help themselves. The majority of the areas that we've come through, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm sure there's a point in the game where I would be, like, happy to receive this much loot. But I always get excited because I think I'm going to find a Erdtree fragment, and then it's like, ah, yes, he's some garbage. Enjoy. Miyazaki, you've done it again. Another beautiful creation. Where you somehow managed to waste me and everyone else's time. Oh boy. Fucking another Magilla Gorilla. Yeah, if there's one thing I enjoy, it's definitely the jump attack. Huh. It's weird. Thought I heard wings a-flapping. If I could jump by another fucking dragon. I'm sorry, that one dragon beat my ass. That time was not Mason approved. There we go. What are you packing? Not much. Something is going fucking down over there, jeez. Alright, let's finish rimming the fort, I guess. For lack of a better word. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there's like a whole ass area down there. There's probably a bunch of jumps too. Because the way we got here, we didn't walk in through the front door. There's a cave. What am I hearing? Okay, I'm gonna need a day where I have a bit more mojo if I want to fuck that guy. Oh boy. Let's see, are you a boss or just a mook? Okay. How do I want to handle this? Okay, if he gets an army of mooks, I got an army of mooks. Rattle 'em, boys. Because even one of those guys could fuck my shit up. Kind of like that. Actually, you know what? If they're gonna hold aggro for me... Okay, maybe we don't fuck up the spell. To start, you know. If I wanted to do this, how would I? Yeah, that'll work. I understand I'm not being the nicest guy in the world, but, would you? If you were in my shoes? If you're just gonna casually give me some cheap shots, I'm gonna take them. So I remember the first time I fought this dude. And he beat my ass. Oh yeah, dude, it's not like there's a fucking dragon or anything. Clearly I'm enemy number one. Thanks, dipshit. Ain't you got a job, man? He is still trying to shoot me. What the fuck is your problem, man? Okay. I didn't ask for this. Ow. This is why we don't fight the dragon head on. Because we have some very motivated boys trying to single-handedly bring down the curve. Oh, shit. Peace was never an option. Also, there is a reason we spastically heal. What was it? Oh, yeah, there it was. That'll have to do. Okay, that last mook is going to buy us a little bit of extra. Okay. We're out of time. Or are we? Yeah, we're out of time. So far, so good. Come on, give it to me. God damn it. I didn't remember where the weak spot was. Oh, here. Yeah, that's about as well as I thought this was going to go. But to be fair, it has been a while. God, I had this guy's moveset down to a T. I remember that first one I fought. It's because all of his moves just do a shit ton of damage. Oh yeah, nighttime. Yeah, man, that's a huge improvement. It's like, ah, shit, there's an undead dragon? Yeah, I'll fight him in the middle of the night. How else would you do it? You know what they say, with your hero, survival is optional. Honestly, wouldn't have it any other way. Alright, so we could actually do this right. Okay, so people will start aggroing on me the moment that this thing gets too much distance. So no Mausoleum Knights, just cheap shots. Cheap shots from yours truly. Come on, do it. See what happens. Okay, that's not what I meant. God, the way that shit goes, like, right through my shield. Oh, this is why we use the Scholar's Shield. He doesn't have quite enough range to hit me. Let's abuse it. That's right, your boy plays dirty. Yeah, something tells me that Fat Boy over here is not appreciating our tactical prowess. Sorry, champ. There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, so basically we got two options. Right now I'm regenerating FP. So what I can do, crossbow until I get enough FP. I could use Comet if I gotta deal a lot of damage fast, or Loretta's great bow if I'm trying to be efficient. If I hit him in the head, I get a lot more damage on him. Who would have guessed? Headshots count. Doing something. Oh, he's doing the boom. I think this man has killed just about everyone he's fighting. Yeah, this is the high-octane experience I come here for. God, everyone has so much goddamn health in this DLC. Oh shit, they're all dead. Time to go. Oh no, but clearly I'm the target. Yeah, that's why no one likes your ass. Shit, what's... I can't get close either, because those knights do a shit ton of damage. I'll just take the freebie while I can, because that guy's gonna die soon. There it is. There it is. Come on. Okay, there we go. He figured it out. You are just a sweetheart. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna be this whole fight, isn't it? Is that the slam? Yeah, that's the slam. Are you gonna stagger or what, you fat bastard? Oh shit. God, that is one hell of a sweep. Down you go. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Hunt. There we go. See, we're cooking. Just had to, get jiggy with it. Yeah, I basically need the equivalent of, like, a refresher. Because we came from over here, coming into this area. God, I wasn't even aware this whole section existed. And I think if I remember correctly, we basically inspected the entirety of the campgrounds, because that's where this is. Wait a sec, no. This is a separate campground. Alrighty. Well, they got absolutely murdered. Ah ha ha, very funny. I always know it's going to be empty. But even I still can't resist. And then there's whatever the fuck that is. So I think we already checked out everything over here. Because the Morth Ruins led to some place underneath. Oh, I remember. They went underneath to Bonnie Village. Because we hit this point, and then we started backtracking. So next time the chopping block's over here. For some reason, like, every enemy in this DLC mathematically takes, like, 3 shots for me to nail. Yeah, I hear you. Ah, yes, Beastman, my favorite. Bunch of fucking goblins. Okay, we'll deal with my mortal enemy over there in a second. Slain by shellfish. Oh, shit. There you go. Okay, that's new. Ah. It didn't occur to me that they go boom. I knew it was a possibility. Just not one of those kinds of possibilities. Good news is I got all my shit back, though. Or at least the dragon's down. Problem is, now the, Are they still here? Oh, when you take out the dragon, the goon squad disappears too. I'll take that. What the fuck is going on over there? Oh, I don't remember. There it is. Yeah, I forgot how much the cost to use that thing was. Yeah, I'm just having a bad time. Alright, let's do a quick rimming, and then we could hop into the mausoleum. Can't wait to check it out and receive my giant thing. Alright, receive absolutely nothing once again. Why the fuck are there always so many of you people? The spirit snakes are weird because they're all over the place, like worth damn near nothing. So I am like tempted to go check them out. And then every time they just nothing. Unless maybe this is like a roundabout way to avoid the dragon and get to the fort. Oh, it is a roundabout way. Okay. Yeah, in the DLC they had an awful lot of shortcuts. The base game had them too. You could actually end up in a lot of really weird places thanks to it. It's one of the cooler things about this DLC. Like, really cool. And then I don't think this leads anywhere. Nope, just crap. I'm sorry, the fact that they actually call this shit the Shadow Realm, I'll never not enjoy. Oh. Nani? There's a way up. Mausoleum first. We can check that out on the way back. Like I said, not going to be on for too long tonight. So what we're going to do is probably just check out this mausoleum. And then I'll call it. Next time we jam, this will probably be an extended session. Where's Dickhead? Yeah, I didn't think so. No, but today was an action-packed day for your hero. What is it? Visited my sister, step on my mother's. It was everything you could hope out of a day off. And by that, I mean, I really would have rather just not did much, but, you know. Oh, that's the first one. Smell-proof pickled liver. Why didn't you give me that when I needed it? Fucking Moon Knight, what's-her-tits beat my ass. All out of the goodness of her heart, too. Okay, there's FA over here. Let's check out the mausoleum. Glutton for punishment? Why, yes. How did you know? Okay, and this is a new one, too. What was I starting to put points in again? Yeah, I think it was either put more points into Vigor, but I think at this point we're starting to get diminishing returns. Or at least I don't think we do until we hit 60. So I think we're just going to keep doubling down on Vigor. And let me go piss real fast, and then showtime. Alrighty. Time to goon. Grab this. I still love these things. You have a dedicated thing to eat so you could go boom. These I can't use. Sure. Let's go with that. Because odds are, if I'm trying to go on a roll, I'm trying to beat the shit out of whoever I'm fighting. Since we're going back to close quarters... This I want to actually upgrade. Mostly due to the fact that I think this thing is really neat. Being able to just with how many arrows we have, or bolts, and we only have like a collection of shitty bolts, I'd like to be able to use them at like Mach speed. If we're doing that, then we'll just rock and roll with that. Alrighty. Cook or be cooked. Also, we do want to make sure we grab the shit here, because odds are, as we go back into the area we're meant to be in, because, like, you could tell the overworld bosses are tough for the DLC, but the actual, like, legacy dungeon bosses are complete fucking monsters. No surprises. So naturally, I'm able to just kind of like ground pound my way through things. And it could go better, yeah, but... It does mean I still have to be, like, somewhat careful. And that the more of those fragments we find, the better. Because no amount of armor is going to make a difference. Because those Erdtree fragments add a shit ton of, like, default damage and negation. Like, the level ups are basically not worth it anymore. Or are contributing so little they might as well not be helpful. Ah ha ha ha. You Mr. Funny Guy. What is this? Oh, I see. Try out, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I didn't think so. What is your purpose? If by precious item ahead you meant there's that shit here. Now, the DLC has a lot going for it. The only reason it takes as long as it does, at least for me, is... One, I don't want to miss any fragments, because I have a feeling I'm going to need all of them. I want to see everything the DLC has to offer, even if it's not super amazing. I feel like most Souls games and, like, Elden Ring, a lot of FromSoft titles, even if it's not particularly interesting, you want to make it a point to try and see all there is to see. Because you never know when you're going to stumble across something. Because I still remember coming across the underground city, and all I could think was, holy shit. Because that was some of the dopest crap I've ever seen. Hit them where they're weakest. This is supposed to be the first one we get to. Yeah, I fucked that up. I think the coolest thing about these is that they're always a really refined experience, too. Like, I will admit, Elden Ring does have, like, the copy-paste dungeons. And, yeah, people have their complaints, but they have a lot of legacy dungeons that are top tier. And you don't have to check out those smaller ones. Like, you get cool loot and, like, other shit here and there, but... Like, you're not obligated to do anything. Okay, yeah. Take the long way. And when I say refined experiences, I mean, like... They really just refine the living hell out of these. It's like, I don't think there's a Souls game that I hated. Or, well... I don't think there's very many FromSoft titles in general that I've hated, but anything, like, in the vein of, like, Souls, I don't think I've hated at all. Like, the enemies are always top-notch. I never feel like I'm wasting my time. And I never feel like the game is taking whatever I do for granted. I guess in his case, granite. Like, each game is in of itself a unique experience, not very many reused assets. Like, you can tell that Sekiro, Dark Souls 3, and Elden Ring kind of have, like, the same blood in them. Because it feels like they're running off the same engine, graphically, in the way the game performs. Fuck you. Yeah, I deserve that. And I feel like it lends a lot to the experience. I think From Software still remembers to make sure that, despite these being like big single-player adventures, that they don't have to feel cheaply made. Or like just your regular slop or whatever the fuck. Which is what keeps people coming back. Like, each experience is fantastic and unique in its own way. Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, despite being sequels and having kind of the same... I mean, they're sequels. Despite all that, they still manage to keep, like, a consistently good and unique experience within each game. instead of just copy-pasting and then turning into bullshit. Like, if you play Call of Duty, you're like, oh, you know, I can't wait to play the new Call of Duty. Like, you know exactly what you're getting. You have an idea of how it's going to play. It just doesn't feel the same. As, like, well, okay, well, the problem with COD is that it does feel the same. And I know everyone has their caveats. Maybe there's some refinement to it, but it felt the same to me. I'm not big into shooters, though, so, you know, feel free to, you know, take that with whatever liberty you'd like to. Enhance weapon throwing attacks. Interpreted the script they perceive in the wrinkles of molten steel. Yeah, I love the Smith script weapons. Those are cool. This is dope. I finally got the equivalent of a javelin. Because I've been looking for something the same as the follower javelin from 3. Okay, I'll switch out the knife for the javelin. I'm sorry, I just think javelins are cool. When I played Mountain Blade, both Warband and Bannerlord, I attempted to use the javelin. Like, yes, I'm aware the bow is way better, but javelin gets points for being rad. And at the end of the day, isn't that what man? Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, rule of cool, you know. We gotta move quick. Okay. And if there's one thing I absolutely adore, okay, well, Dark Souls 2 maybe not so much, but it is that they have provided, like, the DLC, I think, for each Souls game. I never played the DLC for Dark Souls 1. I'll probably have to play it on stream at some point, but I'm aware that it's big. Dark Souls 3 had an awesome DLC. I actually never even finished the Ringed City. Elden Ring, the DLC's been fantastic. Dark Souls 2... I'm sorry, I played Dark Souls 2 mostly. It has its own unique charm. I understand people shit on it, but it's... Trust me. It's fun. If you are a masochist. It's also really easy to break the game. But, yeah, good times there. The DLC from 2, I'd say, was the weakest, mostly due to them just copy-pasting the enemies, which is why that's dog shit. Do you want to talk about it, man? Oh, now you want to swing. Okay. Did I just get bodied? Oh, I can't do the knockdown attack from the front. I'm not surprised, but, you know. I'm allowed to dream. Thanks, shit-ass. Oh, hey, they managed to make it so that, when he falls over, it actually spills. Good attention to detail. I understand every different game has, like, its charm. Like, EDF 6 is a completely... Earth Defense Force 6 is a completely different beast from, like, say, this. Just maybe double check before we take that leap. Where are my rocks? Didn't one of these, like, I could throw it and then it'd go flying down and make, like, a sound or some shit? Ah, there we are. Rainbow stone. Down you go. Ah. Fuck. I see a message. I don't trust it. I'm probably gonna fucking regret this. There's not that many bloodstains. I'll go for it. Yeah. Yeah. Do I want to go through all that shit again? Come on, there had to be one of these things that'll just give me my doodad back. I don't use them often. But I remember specifically... I remember wrong. Okay. Yeah, I could swear there's a doodad I could use to get my shit back without actually going to get my shit back. Oh, I guess I'll just cry myself to sleep. Love doing that. And while I'm at it... That's already open. I think Numbnuts over there is aggroed. I'm actually surprised Sekiro never got... Okay, Sekiro from start to finish is like a whole ass thing. So I can understand why Sekiro didn't get a DLC. Because people were suspecting, because every game, I think, like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, all had DLC. So we were all thinking that there would be something. And then there wasn't. And Sekiro is one of the honest experiences to come out of left field, on top of one of the best. Like, holy shit that I love Sekiro. Oh. We played it on PS4 on stream a long time ago. It's been a while. I want to say like 4 or 5 years at this point. I honestly wouldn't mind playing it again just because of how good it was. It did all the things that the Dark Souls, or well, I guess whatever, FromSoft series, whatever the hell, does in terms of exploration, being really, really damn good. Because I was constantly stumbling into new shit. No one wants to jump me? There we go. Meteor horror. And another dinger donger. Yeah, a lot of the DLC weapons I really think are cool as hell. Problem is, once I commit, I'm kind of just a little hyper-focused. I'm sorry, I just enjoy... I do not enjoy going unga bunga with, like, a big sword or anything. Like, it's funny, but it's not that entertaining for me. Sword and board mook is always going to be my favorite way to play these games. Without fail. Just running around with like a sword and a shield or whatever armor always feels like it has a lot of that like main character energy. Which is why I run it. And I will admit that I am a shitter with the Moonveil, but to be fair, it really is a good sword. And this is after they nerfed it. Believe it or not, they did nerf it. And despite that, it's still just rock shit. It's just that good. It used to be even more broken. Because what they had it do, I think, was... That's actually a good question. Let me go check this out, and then I'll look it up. It was something either related to the damage on the wave itself or the stagger the wave did. Haha. Okay. Oh, the rocks mean it's still up is what it is. Okay, I'm being dumb. Will you fuck off? There it is. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did find a way to there, which is interesting. And one hell of a trip. And would you look at that? Did I already check this area out? I could have sworn I did this, but like in reverse. Let me go double check. Because the Gowl is there, and it's been explored. Which implies that I've been here. I also don't feel like fighting another army of goat things. I've killed like 500 of these shitters. Oh, I might not have. On a go. That sound low? Nope, I haven't been here. Prawn. I abandon here my eye. Do you know? Skater view cross. Oh, I see. So he's coming here for the view. Also, I think it's interesting that there's like that weird-ass veil. I still haven't established if the Shadow Realm is even real. Don't know where this exists. I know it's like supposedly the opposite of the Erdtree or whatever. Oh yeah, we're cooking. I think that's a tree off in the distance. Let's see if I line that up. It's Fort of Reprimand. Okay, yeah, we've been there. Well, I'm glad I came this way. It's little things like that that I enjoy. How many of these people got sucker punched by that boar? Because there's too many blood states for what is going down. Someone really just wanted to let it happen, huh? Okay, so that's the way up. Let's see what's off to the right. The cool thing about these games, too, that I've always liked, is that you can grind to get stronger, like, stat-wise, but at the end of the day, some of these bosses are... like, you still have to have some modicum of not being shit, unless you figure out ways to do things. Because you could just go in, like, minimum skill, the basic bitch, like, barehanded, and people do those challenges all the time, and you could still win. But, because there's a million different ways to play the game, you could have someone who's absolute dog shit at action games figure out that, oh, I can just buff my stamina and throw on a great shield. And body block every dickhead under the sun. What the hell is that over there? Oh, I see. Because we've never gone to this section. So it's got to be way down. Okay, somebody jumped. Yeah, that way up here is really, really convoluted. Because they do that, they did the same thing in the base game, too, where there is a very straightforward path, but you are under no obligation needed to take it. And there's like 500 different ways for you to reach your destination, on top of actually doing the fights themselves. The Souls games did have a bit of that, but I think Elden Ring has done it the most. Because I think even getting to Altus Plateau, there's like there's like 3 or 4 ways you can do it. One of them is very convoluted, and you have to be very good at picking up on context. I think the streams I still have. I had to go through like an executioner or some shit. Like, just out there stuff, which I always thought was super cool. To get to where you're trying to go. It just feels like a really organic way to kind of encourage exploration. In the way where you don't feel like you're either A, on rails, or B, feel like you're, just wasting a lot of time. Like, stumbling across the underground city, all I did was go through an elevator. There was all this shit, and then the further I delved into it, the bigger the place got. There was a whole ass other world on the map. Like, it's a big game. I think actually, now that I think back to it like 2 years ago, I think I said that like 20 times when I was playing the game. It's like, this is a big fucking game. Not even refer to like file size or anything. If I remember correctly, I could also do this. Then there's the weird people who had their runes broken. I think this is the last section that I haven't really checked out. So I checked out the base of the Morth ruins. Oh, great, it's this cunt. I mean, this guy. Will you fucking relax? Yeah, man, just show up, kick the piss out of me, see if I care. Okay, yeah, we're recharging grub. Yeah, I basically checked out all there is to do, so. In this section of the map, this cliff rims it. We checked out down there. I know there's a mausoleum goober, but the mausoleum goober would take a bit of work. Funny thing is, I don't think I really even... No, I have to go through that underground area in order to get over to the village. The game does have a lot of dead ends, but they're all rewarding dead ends, so it's okay. All that's left. This, I've inspected this to hell and back. There's the ruins, there's that shit. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's go talk to What's-Her-Face as a refresher. Because right now we have 3 options. Dragon Terminus, that one big-ass castle from the front, or the Shadow Castle to the side. Hello there.
Ah, there you are. I've made up my mind. The Horn Sense will be eliminated. If he were to point his blade at Sir Mesmer or Queen Marika, perhaps it would not matter. But vengeance changes a man. And one day, his blade may turn towards Miquella the Kind. Kindly Miquella is, after all, the true golden child. Even if he discards every last drop of his being, his lineage will always remain. I believe the Horn Sense suspects what I have in mind. He never placed his full trust in me, even under the effect of kindly Miquella's spell. He must have recognized something. The scent of the killer that slept within me, the stench of crusted blood. I will follow the Horn Sense. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep. I will follow the Horn to have his revenge on the Black Keep.
Well, this has gotten dramatic. Let's afford a reprimand. Yes. Our 2 options are either A, approach from the front, the side which you have access to under here. And if I remember correctly when I was checking out over here, because we checked out multiple areas in Castle Ensis, but I don't think I ever came in through the front. All this bullshit. This entire section of the map, it's weird because you can see you start here. Yeah, start here, work your way up, and then everything is, like, over at Bellarat and then the Shadow Keep. Everything else, like, all this shit in the upper left, all this is just totally random. I don't even have a consistent way to get up here, so I don't understand its existence. At least not yet. You'll have the stuff down south with, like, the St. Trina thing, but the thing is, the way there is empty as shit until you get to the actual thing with St. Trina. And this is cool as hell. Like, you're rewarded for going through all that crap. There's a ton of odds and ends. The Finger Ruins... Okay, the Finger Ruins suck. I'm sorry, that... It should have had something more. That was very lame. That could have been done better. But I gotta admit, I'm so used to open world games being shit that having an open world game that isn't shit is a very good experience.
I will follow the habit
Okay,
of
yeah, I
Black
gotcha.
Keep.
So got that game planned. I could probably go take out Numbnuts over there. Should I, though? Last but not least, I want to talk to her. There was some other goober. Could have sworn he was over there originally. It was the old dude. Let's see. Count Ymir and the Sword Hand. Yeah, that Sword Hand lady was weird. Alright, let's see if I can scrap with Numbnuts. Because we haven't even come close to approaching from the front. This will be the last thing we do tonight. I'm aware there's that one on the path, but... Okay, on second thought, maybe I should be in better shape if I'm going to do that. Oh, I'm now remembering why we didn't go through the front door. That is a lot of resistance. They have knights all over here. Okay, I suppose maybe we just leave it well enough alone. And let me double check over here to see if anyone spawned. That'll be the last one. Yay, they're all on fire, Tony. Yeah, they all moved on. Yeah, I think we're almost at the end of the DLC, too. I think all that's left, really, is the Dragon Tournament. Like, shit, I didn't realize how much ground we'd covered. God, I really did love this. When your death gauge is full, you'll be struck with instant death. Yeah. It's, really gets a noggin jogging, huh? Alrighty. In that case, this is the last thing to do tonight. I guess we'll just go for it. I've made poor decisions before. This won't be the first time or the last. And get fucked. How we doing tonight, Tony? Oh, did you get that thing I sent you over Steam? Let's see. The cathedral I already checked out. And I think this lake... Oh, that was where the big bear was. Yeah, that thing kicked my ass. I don't actually remember how I won that. Okay, he sees me. I really think I would play fair. Okay, yeah, that's about what I expected. Do it. Kill me. Okay, let's deal with this shit ass before things start going off. He is making a beeline straight for me. Okay. Yeah, he's not wandering. I guess we're just doing this, huh? Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. How much range should that have again? Oh, it's not the range I was worried about, it was that. Oh, God. Oh. Well, at least he's not the invincible one again. I haven't brought him to his knees just yet, but we are hurting him. Why do you have so many people on your feet? Oh yeah, those are people on his feet. What the fuck? What are you doing? Oh, that. That'll work. Big damage. 54,000. Just a modest amount from your hero. Oh shit. Elbows. I could do this all day. This is in, boys. We got him. A little busy these days, so I can't play. Waiting for a new headset. One's failing. Need that directional sound. If there's one thing that's super fucking irritating, it's listening to your audio shit itself on any form of headset. Is you're about ready to start vibing, and then all you get is crap. Heartbreaking, truly. There's just some night there. Yeah, these things are super fucking rare. Gradually the store. Oh, this is if I'm fighting with summons. Okay. That'd be something I bring to like a dragon fight. Dragging these nuts. Okay, let's search the camp. Another scattered tree fragment. I'll be honest, that went better than I thought it would. And we're done. I thought the camp was going to be full of mooks too, which is why I, you know, tactically advanced backwards. But yeah, I feel that. Flipping. I think it's the shittiest when you're already, like, at work or something and then it happens. Because if there's one thing... everyone knows, yes, I smoke. So when I'm smoking at work, I'm usually doing it to just, like, vibe or relax for a little bit. So as soon as I'm getting ready for that and then my audio starts to cut out, it's just really frustrating. Because I'm literally trying to, like, decompress. I'm like, oh, I guess I just can't do that now. Cool. Just not an option. Hey, fellow Marlboro user. Remember, I roll my own cigarettes. It's actually one of the things I'm really, really glad I switched to. Dude, it has gotten so much cheaper. Like, maybe I have, like, a little table on, like, the porch or garage. And that's all you need is, like, a station to do it. It costs $50 for the machine. And don't get an electronic one. Get, like, a hand crank one. It's $50. And then the bag of tobacco itself and the papers already pay for themselves. You are looking at, like, a carton of cigarettes price to buy the machine, the bag of tobacco, and 200 papers. And then from there, all you gotta pay is the tobacco and the papers. It cost me all of, like, $15 to roll a carton of cigarettes. And I'm not advising smoking if you don't. But if you do, like, it's a rough economy out there. Do yourself a favor. Like, yeah, it takes me all of 10 seconds. And it only gets easier. If you want to make a pack on the go, then buy some packs. I have, like, reusable solid packs that I can use. Oh, shit. It's like a mesmer encampment. This is why we check every tent. And king shit ass. Yeah, he's got a death wish. Big Nicotine hates this man. They unironically do. Even better, one of the best things you could do for yourself, don't smoke cigarette tobacco, smoke pipe tobacco. I smoke pipe tobacco in my cigarettes. It saves me a lot of trouble. Okay, I'm not going to say, like, oh no, it's also healthier for you. Like, smoking's bad for you no matter what. But the pipe tobacco both has a unique flavor, smokes really smooth, and it's just, you know, they're decent. Your eyes are lit up. What are you back? Ah, great perfumers. That dog is on fire. Also, if I remember correctly, this guy will murder me if I let him. Sorry, Magic Man. Your blow is in another castle. Ah, yes, Dark of Night. We love nighttime raids. A little bit of midnight spelunking. I hear you. Oh shit, he's gonna go boom. Oh, hey, I could use the perfume attacks. Nice. I like the DLC's giving me a lot of like basic bitch moves to throw on my weapons, which I actually really like. Being a basic foot soldier in a big-ass battle will never not be cool to me. I'm looking forward to when Bannerlord is done updating and I can finally play the full game. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. No, no, no! It's Jover. Okay. Okay, it's not Jover. Holy shit, I thought I was fucked. Okay, now it's over. Stop buffing each other. It's not how you're supposed to do that. Oh, you know what? How about that? There's a big perfumer encampment. They light me on fire. I get nothing. Gonna be one of those. Actual stream when it's not 3 a.m. Bannerlord finally is about goddamn time. I've kept up with the updates, but they're still updating it. I'm waiting until they're done updating it, because once I play Bannerlord, I'm not going back. Like, that is going to be the playthrough. Oh, hello. Yeah, I did think it was interesting you could get those in those contexts. Golden Vow. There's no Erdtree to gaze upon. I'm hella disappointed. I was expecting they'd do what they did with, what you do, Hickey? I thought they were going to do what they did with Warband, where they just gradually... I don't know, man. Were like, they had DLC and stuff. They've been patching and adding and fixing shit, but I think this is intended to be the full release. Why is that red? Oh, I killed the big guy over there. Yeah, because we played Bannerlord when it launched like 3-4 years ago. It kept crashing, running into bugs, and performed terribly, so I was like, you know what? I'm okay with waiting until this is finished. It's been 3 years. I am still waiting. Now that sounds like a long time, but context is important. Anyone here a fan of the game Ex Anima? Because if you are, I'm sorry. That Ex Anima is the most autistic development team I have ever encountered. God bless their souls. They're making something very unique. But anyone who thought to wait for the full game, I'm sorry. He's just chilling. Okay. I'll leave you to it. I'm sure it's at least 5. Has it been that long? Jesus. Man, I got some problems. Just a silly little place full of silly little guys. That's it, I guess. Our only options at this point. It's pretty cut and dried. The front of the big keep. The side of the shadow keep. Whatever the fuck that is. I still haven't figured out a way to get down there. Probably going to have to go through the shadow keep. I've tried. Or Dragon Pit Terminus is our only other real option. Because we don't have a way up aside from those two keeps. So the other option is down, and we've checked out everything south. Dragon Pit, probably going to fuck my shit up. Okay. This is the last thing I'm going to check. I know I've said that like twice. But I'm going to take a look at this. And then I'm probably going to bed. Good old audio cutout. But yeah. Flipping, oh, wait. I can level up. Let's go do that. Yeah, I've already had a full day. I was originally planning on jamming this all day. Or like later into the night. But I've just been doing stuff. I know I've talked about it before, but, you know, with the recent funeral and everything, there's still, like, a lot of family shit I have to take care of here and there, which is why we've just been playing EDF 6. Because it's easy to hop into, easy to hop out of, and then whenever we're done for the night, I can just kind of be like, oh, we're done. Elden Ring, I like sitting down for, like, 6 to 8 hours for. That's like it's my day off, or I just got off work, and I'm going to do this the next 4 hours. Yeah, there's this weird, like... It looks like a shadow fort, because that looks like structures. And then you have the Erdtree over there, bleed and bloody murder, and still shedding. Sealed and obscured by shadow. Yeah, I cannot touch. Well, I guess on that note, this was kind of like my feet back into Elden Ring a bit. It's been 6 months. I still remember how to play and like do shit, so we should be fine. So on that note, I'm gonna call it here. Game plan for the next couple days. Saturday, what is it? Tomorrow, it's Friday. Officially, we're going to start taking Fridays off from streaming. Unless I have like a totally free day. In that case, that's fine. But that's the deal with Friday, because I want at least one day to myself during the week. Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, maybe we're looking at the end of EDF. We are like 6 missions away from the finale. And they're all just absolute fucking like CBT missions. So, after... And let me check my playtime here to confirm this. We are 872 hours into Earth Defense Force 6. Holy shit, I have a problem. So, after... Yeah. I'll post a screenshot of it in the Discord. But there's that. So, Saturday, end of EDF 6, if possible, Sunday, if we can't do it on Saturday, because these missions are longer missions. And I can't guarantee we're even going to win. I have 4K hours in Grand Strategy games. Okay, so it's not just me. I'm a totally well-adjusted individual for putting 900... Okay, no, we still have problems. I was like, oh, well-adjusted? No, you have a problem. I have a problem. We have problems. Based. Let's see. That's Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, probably going to do Elden Ring, because if we don't finish the game Saturday, we'll probably finish it Sunday. The Ranger run, the funny thing is, and let me say this, we are still not done with Earth Defense Force 6 even then. We are in the middle of the Ranger run, but the Ranger run's been postponed until the start of April, so I have 3 months to kind of do whatever until, well, okay, I have 2 months to do whatever until then. And we have a very long backlog. But now that I have 3 days off instead of 2, we're going to be making headway like a motherfucker. Like, it is going to be primo. So, I'm looking forward to it a lot. I have so many things, like, in a notepad file I set aside of titles that I've found. And I'm excited to just not play Earth Defense Force anymore. Just for a little bit. The Ranger run, we're probably going to get real fucked up on, but we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to call it here, because that's gameplay for the week. You've been listening to Mason FM with the Evening Hour. God bless you. God bless this stream. And God bless my rapidly deteriorating mental health. I'll see you next time, boys and girls. Good night, gamers.